born in Cuba, left a year and a half after Castro took over. Settled in New York, where I grew up, and I stayed there until I came to Boston, really to go to the Harvard Kennedy School. Met my husband, never left, and a year later I was at City Hall after graduating from the Kennedy School, and there began my journey in Boston city government, which was I think, the defining moment of my career. I worked in City Hall for 8 years for Kevin White, first as Chief of Staff and then as Deputy Mayor and Chief of Staff. And from there I came into the private sector, into the communications business, where I have been ever since. In Boston, we had just had, when I joined city government, not only busing, but before busing, the whole crisis with the South End being gentrified and the Inquilinos Boricuas en Acción standing up for themselves, and Kevin White really siding with them and saying, we're not going to let this neighborhood be obliterated. And that was the birth of EVA, which is a proud, proud institution still to this day. I remember arriving at City Hall, and it was a white Irish male bastion, and a young, woman in her 20s who was Hispanic and whose name they couldn't pronounce was really quite a cultural affront to the establishment. In my day, we were still trying to blend in to what was there. I think now it's clearly an asset to be bicultural. It's an asset to represent a different point of view. The world, certainly Boston has changed from a city that really was beginning to try to understand minorities when I came, and where minorities were fighting hard for rights, to a city now that understands that being inclusive is crucial to its economic future. Grow roots here and make this town your own, because it's a great place for opportunity, and Boston's best days are ahead of us.